My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Army of the Dead. And when this movie was announced, I was unbelievably excited for it. The entire premise of this bank heist in Las Vegas during a zombie apocalypse was just chef's kiss, perfection. I thought that was the perfect plot for a B movie. So it really bums me out to say I think this movie is just dreadful, and I think it's Zack Snyder's worst movie. Like, holy shit. Yes, there's technically a bank heist, but it doesn't lean into enough of the bank heist formula. Well, they have to plan it out and they have to get places and do things and assemble an entire team for the heist. None of that. They get to the location, they go to this room, there's a few booby traps, and one guy just has to open the door. That's it. It's as uncreative as they come. So it's like, why even bother with this plot? And then we get to the zombies, and I don't think the zombies in this movie are any good. Like, first of all, they're barely present until the very end. Secondly, the entire mythology going on, I think, is absolutely absurd. And yeah, I didn't like the zombies in this movie either. So, what does this movie really have to offer? Like, it's just 2.5 hours of wasting our time. Like, there's not enough plot for that one time. There's not enough energy for that one time. There's not enough bank heist or zombies for that one time. So it just feels so unnecessarily bloated. And like, considering that I did not care for a single character really shows you just how much they wasted time in this movie. Like, there's just no justification for this movie being 2.5 hours long. It should have been 90 minutes. It's just so painfully obvious to me. And then the movie ends with this ridiculous cliffhanger, and it's just stupid. And I don't know what's going on with this universe and whatnot, because I guess there's also robots in this movie, and Zack Snyder said we'll find out more about them in a sequel, but I don't know, I just sometimes less is more. Not everything needs to be this big cinematic universe. Just focus on the story in this movie. And yeah, I also think the direction by Zack Snyder is easily his worst work. Like, he also shot this movie, and I really hate the look of it. There's the movie's always out of focus, and it's a very blurry movie. I think the movie's terribly edited. I don't like the visual effects. And just stylistically, I find this movie to be really empty. Like, you look at the poster and it's bright and colorful, and you'd expect some of that to transfer to the actual movie. And it's just very dark and gray and just none of that. And I also just find this movie to be incredibly boring. Then we get to the cast, and I think Dave Bautista does a perfectly fine job. He hits those emotional beats he needs to at the end of the movie. Then you've got Ella Purnell, who, if you know me, you know I love her as an actress. I think her performance as Jinx in Arcane is simply one of the greatest performances of all time. Like, she is so talented, and this performance is fine. It's nothing special, but I still like the energy and the personality she gives this movie. Her character is really dumb, though, to a frustrating degree. Then we've got Matthias Schroeder, and I think he does a fine job, and everyone else in this movie just doesn't stand out in any way, shape, or form. So, this movie's awful. I hate it. It is wasted potential to the highest possible degree. It doesn't deliver as a bank heist movie. It doesn't deliver as an action movie. It doesn't deliver as a zombie movie. It just is a whole lot of stuff while delivering nothing. It is a bloated mess where just nothing happens for the vast majority of the movie. It is excessively long. The performances are mostly flat. You never care about any of the characters. It's terribly made, and it's just a movie that I'd never watch again. So I'm giving Army of the Dead a 2 out of 10. This was actually the second movie I ever reviewed on my channel, but that initial review was really bad, so I had to delete it and redo it. But have you seen Army of the Dead? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin, out.